Okay, let's just start. Let me share my screen. Let me check whether recording is on. Okay. Okay. So once again, welcome all to this NPTEL live problem solving session for basic electrical circuit. And my name is Himanshu Kumar, and I am PhD scholar at Electrical Engineering Department at IIT Bombay. And this course instructor is Professor Gajendra Chaudhary. And today's session we will start some more as you have seen or watched yesterday previous two sessions taken by Rashik and Chaitanya. In this session we will solve a few more problems related to assignment 1 which is due on 10th of August 2022. Okay, let's start. Are we is is it okay to start? Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah. So this problem, as you can see, the this problem in this problem the inductor circuits are given, and in this problem two graphs are given. We need to find the voltage at V2. What is the voltage? V2 is the voltage across the secondary coil of this transformer like circuit at time t equals to 4 microseconds. Okay, so let's see, like these two coils are placed nearby. So just wait. Yeah. So these two coils are placed nearby. So there are two dots in the these two coils. So let's see what are the meaning of placing two dots and what is the purpose of placing the two dots. So can anyone guess what why these dots are present? Polarity of what? Okay, okay, fine, nice, yeah, good try. So let's see, like suppose now let's see, just if we have only one coil. Okay, so this, suppose the current is going in this direction I1. So we can say like the uh, voltage will be induced in this direction if the current is going in this direction, and the voltage, suppose this self inductance is this L is self inductance of this coil is L, then our voltage will be induced as like V equals to L di1 by dt. Okay, this is clear, and the polarity will be this. So now for single coil it's clear, like we can define like which direction current is flowing, we can find the polarity of voltage. But if we place two coil nearby, or let me draw like this. If we place two coil nearby, then we need we don't know like how the windings are of this coil, whether they are clockwise or anti-clockwise, we don't know. So for that convention we need this dot, we need this dot. So what is the convention of using dot? Suppose this dot is present and current is entering at this node, and suppose the current is entering at this node. So the current entering at this node, the mutual inductance will be positive. Voltage induced due to the mutual inductance M will be positive. So suppose this is L1, this is L2. So we want to find the voltage V1 and V2. So depending on this polarity of dots or dot convention and polarity of current entering into the coil, the we can write the voltage across this first coil as V1 will be the first voltage will be induced due to the self inductance. Okay, the self inductance voltage will be L1 di1 by dt. Now since this current is entering into from this coil, so the voltage due to this coil also be positive. So then we need to put m times di2 by dt. Okay, so now similarly in the other case, what will be the v2 will be equals to the voltage induced due to self inductance L2 time di2 by dt plus m times, because mutual inductance due to this these two coils, m times di1 by dt. So is that clear? Wait.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, yeah. Wait, just some yeah. Okay, so just yeah. Let me choose a different color. Yeah. Now since you got understanding of this, so uh, in this problem what is asked to us, like to calculate v2, like this second voltage at the secondary terminal at time t equals to 4 microsecond. 4 microsecond is which wait, yeah, 4 microsecond is which, this one. Okay, so here we need to uh, calculate the voltage. So now to calculate the voltage induced due to inductor, we need to calculate that this slope terms is coming di1 by d2 di2 by d2. So we need to calculate the slope of this curve at this point. So at this point, what will be the slope if we calculate this x2, this is x2 point, this is x1 point, this is y2 point, this is y1, this is y2 point, this is y1 point. So our the slope will be di1 by dt, which will be equals to 0 minus 8 divided by 4 minus 3. It will be equals to minus 8, right? Now the slope, this slope will be equals to at the time t equals to 4. So this will be this is milliampere by microsecond. uh, Please note the reading. Now in this case the slope will be uh, at the time t equals to 4 microsecond, the value is 0. So 0 minus at the 3 the value is minus 4, so minus 4. Okay, divide by 4 minus 3. Okay, just wait. Yeah. Okay, so the this is this will be equals to just wait, sorry, yeah, this will be equals to uh, 4. So the slope at this will be equals to 4 milliampere by microsecond. Okay, so yeah, so now let's just calculate the calculate the voltage. Okay, so voltage just wait, people are joining, yes, yeah. Okay, so the voltage v2 will be equals to uh, L2 times di2 by d2 dt plus voltage due to mutual inductance, so m times di1 by dt. Okay, so now let's just put all the values. L2 is our 8 millihenry, 8 millihenry. Okay, and then di2 by dt. So now this in this coil, as you can see, the current is in opposite direction, so current is leaving the dot terminal. So if current is leaving the dot terminal, then we need to reverse the polarity of this. So in this case the current is in the negative direction, so this mutual inductance or self inductance, uh, the self inductance current will be negative, because this current is leaving this coil. So this sign will be negative sign. So negative time di2 by dt, which what is 4 milliampere by microsecond. So this milli we can cancel out, okay, plus this mutual inductance. So now this mutual inductance is 4 multiplied by this slope of this current is -8. So this is 4 millihenry multiplied by -8 milliampere by microsecond. Okay, so now this milliampere got cancelled by with microsecond. So what is remaining is our -8 multiplied by 4 minus 4 multiplied by 8. Okay, so this will be answer will be -64. Is that clear? Okay, so now with this let's move to next problem. Okay, so in this circuit what is asked, this the capacitor, resistors and inductors are connected in parallel, and those are sourced by this voltage source, and the voltage source waveform is given in this figure, and we need to determine the current at 5 microsecond. So current at this point. Okay, so as we can see, these four terminals are connected in parallel. So we need to apply the KCL at this, either at this node or this node. Let's just apply the KCL at this node. So the so total current I1 will be equals to the sum of I in capacitor plus I in resistor plus I in inductor. Okay, okay, so we need to find the individual current in all the component, and then we can calculate, then we can find this, then we sum up all the current, and then the total current will be sum of all those current. So now the simplest, this is now for across the resistor, across R, what will be current? It will be just V by R. Okay, so voltage, so so as you can see, at time t equals to 5 microsecond, the voltage is V1 is 0. So that will be 0 by R. Doesn't matter what is the value, it will be 0. Okay, so C for C to calculate the current in C, so in the inductor current is C dV by dt. Okay, so we need to calculate the slope of this curve at this point. So now let's just calculate what is the slope. So we can calculate like the previous problem. It will be 0 minus 5 divided by 5 minus 4. Okay, which will be equals to minus 5 volt per microsecond. Okay, so now let's just put the value. Okay, so this will be equals to C is our C is 2 nanofarad. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 9 multiply by minus 5 volt by uh, microsecond. So this microsecond cancel to this will become minus 3, 10 to the power minus 3. So it will become minus 10 milliampere. Okay, so the current in this is minus 10 milliampere. Now across the inductor, the current will be equals to I will be equals to 1 by L integral of V of L dt, time vary from 0 to t. Okay, so now the current will be like this, integral VL 0 to t dt, it will be equals to the area under this curve. So instead of calculating this integral by this equation, let's just calculate by graphically. So in the graph, if the curve is lying below the time axis, then this area will be negative, and if the curve lies above the y axis, then the area will be positive. So as we can see, like these two are symmetric and these two are symmetric. So this area will be cancelled by this area, okay, and this area will be cancelled by this area. So what is the remaining area? This area is the remaining area. This we need to calculate this integral. Okay. So now let's just calculate this integral. So this will be area of triangle. So half into multiply by 5. Okay, 5 multiplied by time. So this time is 1 microsecond. So 5 minus 4, this distance is 5 microsecond. 5 minus 4, 1 microsecond. So this will be 1 microsecond. Okay, so this will be 2.5. Okay, so now let's just put the current in this equation. So I equals to 1 by L. L is 1 millihenry. Okay, so this is 1 millihenry. Okay, and then this integral value is 2.5 microsecond in the micro unit. So this milli converted to this milli, this unit will got cancelled. So we get the current finally is 2.5 milliampere. Okay, so now this current is positive. Okay, so to sum all the current, what is the current in the inductor? It's minus 10 milliampere. What is the current in the resistor? It's 0. Plus what is the current in capacitor is 2.5, all in milliampere. Okay, so now the total current will be minus 7.5 milliampere. This is the correct answer. Okay, now along the similar line, now this two elements in this problem, two elements inductor and capacitors are connected in series. What is asked in the problem? Just wait. Yeah. What is asked in the problem? The We need to find the voltage at time t equals to 5 millisecond. Point out the unit. Here the unit is millisecond and the current unit is milliampere. So we need to put the value accordingly. So this like V1 is like this voltage along this terminal. So the V1 will be equals to the voltage across inductor. Okay, voltage across inductor uh, plus voltage across capacitor. Okay, so voltage across inductor, as you can see, is voltage across inductor is L di by dt, di1 by dt, because current will be same in this branch because these are connected in series. Okay, uh, yeah, so current will be uh, so to calculate the voltage we need to find the slope. Okay, so let's just calculate the slope. What is the slope in this at this point at 5 millisecond? Okay, okay, so let's just calculate the slope at this point. Okay, just yeah, so the slope at this point will be equals to uh, yeah, slope at this point will be equals to uh, I2 minus I1. This will be equals to 0 minus 5 divided by 5 minus 4. All will be this is in milliampere and this also be millisecond. So milli got cancelled. So it will be equals to minus 5. Okay, minus 5 volt milliampere per second. Okay, so minus 5 ampere per second. Okay, Now to calculate the this voltage across the inductor, we need to put L is 0.2 Henry multiplied by minus 5, so it will be equals to minus 2.5. Okay. Now to calculate the voltage across capacitor, it will be equals to V 1 by C integral of I dt. Okay, so integral of I dt, so 0 to t, the limit will be 0 to t. So now at till 5 we need to integrate this area. So in this case, let's see like what is the area. So now, as with the symmetry, we can see like this area will be equals to area, this area, and this area will be equals to this area. What is the remaining area remaining? This area is remaining. So now the our area will be equals to this integral of I dt will be equals to uh, 5 milliampere multiplied by 4 minus 3, 4 minus 3 millisecond. So it will be now put the value now let's put the value in the equation. Okay, so now this will be equals to 1 by C. So 1 by C, what is C? 2 microfarad, 2 multiplied by microfarad. Okay, so this will be 5 milliampere multiplied by 1 millisecond. Okay, this milli got cancelled, so it will be equals to 2.5. So VC is 2.5. Okay, so now the total voltage V1 will be equals to VL is minus 2.5 plus VC is plus 2.5. Okay, which will be equals to 0. So the final voltage will be equals to 0 in this case. Okay, so with this let's move to, yeah, anyone has any question? Okay,
Sir, VL is minus 1.
VL is minus, okay, sorry, yeah, thank you for correcting. VL is oh, I did wrong, yeah, there, yeah, sorry, yeah. So this will be a minus 1. Okay, thanks for reminding. So it is minus 1. uh, so the voltage, final voltage will be equals to 1.5. Thank you for reminding, yeah. Okay, uh, explain VL once again. So okay, uh, yeah, so as we can see like VL is L di1 by dt, di1. Okay, let me take different color. Okay, uh, option, right, yeah. So this VL is L di1 by dt. So this, as you can see like, so the voltage will be sum of these two voltage. So voltage across the inductor will be this plus and minus and plus and minus. So the voltage, total voltage will be sum of this. And since these are connected in series, so the I1 current will, the current in both the inductor, so this I here also current will be I1, here also current will be I1. So the current in both the capacitor and inductor is the same. Okay, so to calculate, now we are given the current distribution at different time instant in this graph. Okay, so now in this formula, as we can see, this we need to find this di1 by dt, so to calculate the voltage. So here at this point we need to find the slope of this line. So what is the slope of this line? So this will be equals to y2 is like 0 minus 5 milliampere, 5 milliampere divided by 5 minus 4, 4 this point, 5 minus 4 millisecond. Okay, that milli got cancelled. so it will be equals to -5. Okay. uh, is that answer your query? So now if we put the value of L as 0.2 and the value of di1 by dt by -5, then this will become 1.0. So I made the mistake in the calculation, so it will be -1.0. Okay. So is that answer your query? Okay. Okay. Okay, so VC, okay, so VC, so in this, let's see, like, so VC is our voltage across capacitor is 1 by C integral of 0 to T I dt. So I dt, uh, uh, what is our I? This I is I1. So we need to calculate the area under this curve. So 0 from here to here, what is the area under this red curve? Okay, so we can calculate the whole area, but to get the answer fast, or to eliminate some redundant areas, we can cancel these two symmetric areas. So this area will be positive, so this area will be positive and this area will be negative, because this area the this curve is lying like below the time axis. This area will be negative, this area will be positive, so these two area will be cancelled out, so the net area due to this area will be 0. Now this area, so suppose this at time t equals to 4 the value is 5 and time t equals to 5 value is 0. Similarly here the time t equals to 0 value is 0 and time t equals to 1 the value is -5. So this area is negative and the a value will be similar to this area, so this area also we can cancel, so only the area remaining is this area. Okay, so this area is just 5, yeah, like magnitude of this height multiplied by this length of the triangle, so this is 5 milliampere multiplied by length of this is 1 unit, so 1 millisecond. Okay, so that's why it's like 5 into uh, millisecond is it's become micro ampere second. Yeah. Okay, so is that answer your query? Lagging current, right? uh, so like the lagging current, in this lagging current, the current will be same in the inductor and capacitor both. So the if you draw the phasor, the current phasor will be the same in the both the inductor and capacitor. So uh, I don't know what you're talking about lagging current. Okay, so the because of the series combination, this will be the current in these two paths will be the same. So the current phasor will be same, like if you connect R also in the same thing, then you put the same current in all the three components. Okay, so the main idea is if you connect anything in series, there is only one path to pass. Okay, so current will be same, like the lagging current, if you are talking with respect to the voltage in capacitor, then you can talk about like the lagging current and but that terminology is not needed here. So it's just equation you need to solve and you can get the final accurate answer. You don't need to remember in terms of lagging current or uh, why we are taking, I mean to say why we are taking 4 to 5. Okay, uh, in the capacitor, are you talking about why we are taking 4 to 5? Okay, because the 4 to 5 the current is asked at 5 millisecond. So we need to take care, like here we need to calculate all the things. So here the slope of the current is slope of this line. Okay, let me choose a different color. uh, the slope of this curve is slope of this line, so that's why we need to calculate the slope of this line. So in case of inductor we just need to calculate the slope at this point, but in case of capacitor we need to calculate whole area whole area from 0 to t. But since our most of our area is got cancelled, we need to calculate the area, whatever the area is remaining. Okay. Okay, so is that answer your query, Arka Bhattacharya ji, for inductors? Because we need to calculate the voltage at t equals to 5 millisecond. The 5 millisecond we need to calculate the slope. You can take anywhere, like you can take like 6, the value will be same. So if you can take 6 minus 4 minus 5 minus plus 5, so you can take, suppose at 6 the value is minus 5, so you can calculate like this also, minus 5 minus 5 divided by 6 minus 4, then also it will become minus 10 by 2, it will become 5 only. So answer will be 5 only, because the slope is same at this one. Okay, okay, let's move. Okay, now in this circuit, similar kind of pattern, this the resistor previously the inductor previously is replaced by the resistor here. Okay, so now we need to calculate the voltage V1 at 5 millisecond. So the same point which were there, the current is in milliampere and the time is millisecond. So let's just so similarly, so the total voltage V1 it will be equals to V for R plus V across C. Okay. Now let's just see. So now this V R will be equals to I times R, right? So I, let's see, I1. So this current in this path will be same I1. This here also will be I1. So this same current will be flowing across this loop. Okay. So as we can see, the current at t equals to 5 millisecond, current is 0. So the voltage across this will be 0 multiplied by R, which will be equals to 0. Okay, now to calculate the voltage across C, as we have seen uh, in the previous part. Okay, so we can calculate the voltage across C as Vc equals to 1 by C integral 0 to t I1 dt, d tau. You can say tau or t, anything. So t is 5 millisecond. So similar to our previous case, we need to integrate this integral for 1 by c integral 0 to 5 millisecond and I1 dt, right? So now we need to calculate the whole area. Okay, so now let's see how we need to calculate this whole area. So as we can see, this area is same as this area, because this this point is 4 and this point is minus 4. This will be this is symmetrical, so this area will be cancelled, and this is like this is time t equals to 1 millisecond and this is 0 millisecond point, and here this time 2 to 4 is there. So here this 2 to 3 is like 1 unit of time, 1 millisecond of time, and this is 4. So this area will be cancelled by this area. What the area remaining is this area. So we need to calculate the area of these two. So what will be the area? So this will be of this is 1 millisecond of time. 4 minus 3, 4 millisecond minus 3 millisecond. Okay, and this is 4 milliampere. So this area of this rectangle will be 4 milliampere multiplied by 1 millisecond plus area of this half is this triangle. So this will be half of uh, 4 milliampere plus multiply by 1 millisecond. So this will be 2, it will become 2. So the total current will be total integration like total area will be 4 4 yeah 4 plus 2 micro ampere second. Okay, so now it will be 6 micro ampere second. Okay, so 6 or we can say coulomb. So now just put the value at here. So now it will be C is about 2 microfarad. So it is equal to 2 micro, and here also it's equal to 6 micro. Okay, this got cancelled, micro to micro got cancelled. So now it will be 2 3. So Vc will be equals to 3 volt. Okay, now to total voltage will be equals to V1 equals to Vr plus Vc. So Vr is our 0 plus Vc is our 3 volt. So what is our voltage finally? 3 volt. Okay. Okay. So let's move to next problem. Okay. So is there any doubt up to here? Uh, okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Anytime if you have doubt, just raise hand or ask questions. Yeah. Okay. So let's just see. This this problem. So this I1 now, instead of this waveform, the I1 is given as like this sinusoidal function. Okay, so and this in this figure I1 is given as 5 milliampere sine of 2 pi into 10 to the power 3 t. Determine V1 at time t equals to 1.5 millisecond. Okay, so now the capacitor initial is voltage at t equals to 0. So similarly, similar to previous problem, what will be the voltage across the capacitor? Vc equals to 1 by c integral of I dt from 0 to 1.5 millisecond. Okay, now 1.5 millisecond. So now the 1 by c is 1 by 1 microfarad. Okay, now let's this is 0 to 1.5 millisecond. This is 5 milliampere sine of 2 pi into 10 to the power 3 t dt. Okay, this 5 milliampere will come out. So this will be equals to 5 milliampere by 1 microfarad. This integral, so integral of sine is minus cos. Okay, so the minus cos of 2 pi into 10 to the power 3 t divided by the derivative of this argument term. Okay, so this will be equal to 2 pi into 10 to the power 3, and this limit goes where to where? This is goes to 0 to 1.5 millisecond. Okay, now let's just put the limit. So this will be equals to 5 milliampere by 1.1 microfarad multiplied by this cos. So cos, if we put 1.5 millisecond, so this will be equal to minus cos of uh, 2 pi into 10 to the power 3 multiply by 1.5. It we can write as a 3 by 2. Okay, so it will be equals to 1.5 millisecond. So this will be equals to 3 by 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 millisecond turn. So this minus term got cancelled. Okay, so then it will be equals to this 2 also get cancelled. It will be equals to cos 3 pi. Okay, so minus this sign we can put minus outside. Okay, so now we need to find the cos of 0, then cos of 0 is 1. Okay, so this cos of 3 pi, that is minus 1. Okay, so now this is 2 pi into 10 to the power 3. Now let's just solve, let's just put here. So 5 milliampere divided by 1 microfarad, this minus this cos 3 pi is minus 1, so this is minus 1, so this minus 1 plus 1 and 1 minus sign is there, so it will become 2. So 2 by 2 pi into 10 to the power 3. Okay, so this will be equals to so this micro multiply by 10 to the power 3 become milli, and this milli become get cancelled, and this 2 also got cancelled. So the our voltage will be equals to 5 pi divided by pi, which will be equals to 5 divided by 3.14. Exact you can calculate, it will be around 1 point something, yeah, 1 point 1.6 or something, around 6 volt. So is there confusion in this question? This question is clear, right?
Clear, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so this was the last problem for today's session. If you have any doubts or regarding any questions in this assignment, so you can ask. Yeah, or you can post any questions in the group. We will answer, like any of the TA will answer any of your doubt. So so you can ask like anywhere, no issue, like we can answer questions like even here also. I think we are ahead time, like still 10 minutes time is there, so you can ask any question if you have. Okay, so if there are, yeah, will,
Hello,
yeah,
Krishna Swami.
yeah,
Good evening, sir.
yes, yes, tell me, yeah,
Sir, you put Thomas Rosa. Is the author name for the book Electric Circuit Analysis? I asked one book for this subject.
yeah, that is there, yeah.
Electric Circuit Theory by Thomas Rosawa. Is it good?
Yes, yeah, it is fine, yeah. Or whatever the like referred book in the text, like the your window, course window, you can find the
Yeah.
textbook there also. Like the textbook reference section is there. There also you find lot of books actually. Whatever recommended in the teaching material, you just go through the reference material. You can find the book there in the NPTEL your course window.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jehan is asking, will the recording will be shared later? Yeah, it will be uploaded in like one of my channel and NPTEL live problem solving session. I will upload directly onto YouTube like after this class. So uh, short circuiting, sir, can you explain the concept of short circuiting current element in complex circuit to solve it? Okay, so this question, this is not related to this assignment. We will definitely clear your doubt in next week. So when this concept will come, we will clear your doubt. No worry, you can ask like that time. Yeah. So. Is that clear, Ashutosh? Ayush, sorry. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much everyone for listening. Yeah, if there are no questions, then we can end this session. We will meet in the next time, same day, Tuesday only. Every week we will meet. Okay. So till then, see you in the next session. Till then, have a great time and thank you so much.